This video is sponsored by GenerArc. Again? Obviously, having power in your house is like pretty important, right? Refrigerators, air conditioners, lights, phones, laptops, even meds that have to stay chilled. All these things are part of life that we've tended to rely on. And it's a foregone conclusion that eventually something is going to happen to power, whether it's a short-term brownout or a long-term blackout. You just don't know what's coming and how long it's going to last. Now, usually you hope it's just a few hours at most. But either way, it is an inconvenience that can be avoided. So enter the GenerArc Home Power 2. It's a battery bank that's made to back up the most important stuff in your house or even your entire house. So battery banks aren't new, but batteries of this size are starting to get like more and more powerful. And the Home Power 2 packs a pretty juicy punch. Comes in two flavors. Starter model's got a 1,566 watt-hour capacity. It can deliver 1,800 watts of continuous power and surges up to 3,600 watts. Plus model takes it up a little notch, has a 2,060 watt-hours of capacity and a 2,200 watts of continuous power with 4,400 watts of surge. Took a long time to remember those numbers, so appreciate it. Write them down. So this is obviously a big battery pack that can power a lot. It's made to keep things like your appliances, tools, med devices, basically anything within the power limit running when there isn't another power option. What's great though is that this is meant to be used in the house, so it doesn't look like gangly or horrible. It looks like a regular appliance, one that you may want to actually keep inside of your home. Really nice design with an LCD display that will tell you the charge status, how much battery is left, and how long that battery will last with the current pull. Also a 360-degree LED so you see it when it's dark. It also lets you know the charge status while using it. So it's big, there's no way around it. It does have a magnetic removable cart with wheels that you can attach and roll around your house if you want to. But mostly because it's meant for emergencies. You can keep its charge for an entire year, so you don't have to keep it plugged in all the time. Speaking of plugging it in, this seems like magic. You can charge the entire Plus model of this battery pack in 2.5 hours and 2 hours for the starter. That is insanely fast for how much capacity this thing has. So really you just need to take it out of the closet or basement where you're storing it, maybe top it off to charge it once a month. But in the event that you can't plug it in from the wall, there is solar options. This takes backup and turns it into essentially a solar generator. So you can get these lightweight foldable panels. They're IP67 rated, so you can leave them outside. And these can charge up to 800 watts with 4 panels. And at that rate, it'll charge the entire battery pack with about 4 hours of sunshine. So you can go off the grid pretty much indefinitely with this battery and solar generator combo. All right, so on paper, this thing sounds useful and great, but I wanted to put it to the test and see what it can actually power. So when power goes out, I think keeping your food cold and fresh in the fridge is pretty important. And when you open up the fridge, see what's inside, that cold is lost and that food can spoil fast. They should be able to power a refrigerator from anywhere from 10 to 30 hours, depending on which model you have, and that's probably enough time to get you through an outage. And obviously not having internet when power goes out sucks. This can have your back to power your cable modem or keep your internet moving. This can actually power your whole Wi-Fi modem from the battery too. It's actually power your whole setup for about 7 days, at least for most Wi-Fi setups, which is pretty awesome. So I live in California and our winters are, say, mild, to put it lightly. But it seems every year there's major winter storms that are cutting power out for a number of days. We saw it this year in Texas. And worse than that, not having heat in those conditions could potentially be deadly. But with this battery, you can power a radiant heater for up to 9 days, and this can literally be life-saving. On the other end, during the hot months, you can power a fan for up to a full week. What got me most excited though is tailgating. You can throw this thing in the back of a truck, park in the orange lot of the Rams new SoFi Stadium, power a speaker, electric grill, TV, whatever you want to get your tailgate on, which is honestly what I'm gonna probably be using this for the most. So in fact, this whole shoot is being powered by the GeneraRC battery. So if we were in a power outage, I could still get work done. So clearly there's a lot you can do with this battery, but that does leave a few questions. In my mind, is it safe? There's certainly some concerns about keeping just ginormous batteries charged in your house. GeneraRC puts these batteries under 52 different tests. It's also covered under a 5-year warranty, so at the very least, you can trust it in your house. Another question is this really the best solution for your home? So when it comes to price and performance, it's one of the better options out there. So and I've talked about it for a while, I have a full solar array on my roof and battery backup, but those are expensive. And for a lot of people, they're prohibitive. And beyond that, maybe you live in an apartment or can't make adjustments to your house. This is by far the more economical route for emergency backup situations. Plus, having solar panel means you can go indefinitely without power. It really is like having a solar on your roof, just on like a smaller scale. So the whole system with the Home Power Plus and 4 solar panels still comes in under $5,000. So not cheap, but certainly for what you're getting, probably worth it. Sounds like something you want to check out and give the Home Power 2 a shot for your camping trip, for your house, for whatever you're tailgating. Put a link to it down below. I'm big into electric things with cars and appliances, obviously. Making sure those things can run and keep running is important. And a product like GeneraRC is another way to keep all of your things moving and hopefully keep your life uninterrupted.